coming out here after 30 years, yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts. Blessings on blessings, man. Shout out to everybody out there on Team Banky Pound, man. I appreciate the love. Boom, 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 boom. Had to give you extra with that Ali on, baby. Had to give you extra with that Ali on, baby. What's happening? Happy Father's Day, first of all, to all the fathers, man, out there, man, who, you know, love their kids. And it's really, really, when people tell you Happy Father's Day, it's a blessing, but it's more of a blessing when you hear it from your kids. Because you know they love you, man, and that's what you really want in this world, for your kids to love you, you dig? But let me tell y'all something, man. Father's Day in prison? Oh, no. It's a bad day, man. It's a bad day. It's a lot of fights, a lot of tension, a lot of crazy stuff that happens on Father's Day, man. And you probably wouldn't think that, but if you really think about it, you'll understand. A lot of dudes be depressed during Father's Day, man. A lot of dudes be on edge, be tense, and you know what I'm saying, on Father's Day. It's the guilt because you're not there with your kids. Especially if you got young kids, you're not there with your kids. You understand? I know the feeling because I felt it a lot, you know what I'm saying, myself doing my bit. I think when I got locked up, I don't know, when I got locked up, I think my daughter was like 3. When Trail was born, I was already in prison, you know. Yeah, Trail was born, I was already in prison. If it's true with Top was like 2. So it's a lot of pressure, man, because you feel like you should be there with your kids. You know you should be there with your kids, and then with the world going the way it's going, and you seeing things on the news, and you knowing what's happening, and you feel like you not there to protect your kids, man. It's a hurtful feeling, man. So, like I say, tensions be high. And then you dealing with a lot of dudes that's been locked up, especially if they've been locked up for a minute, or a lot of dudes who was just locked up for a second. They got issues with their baby mama. They can't see their kids. They can't call their kids. They can't talk to them. You know, they ain't getting no visits because the baby mama won't bring them up there. So, you know, man, it's hard. It's a crazy feeling, man. So, like I say, dudes be on edge on that day. You see dudes trying to get on the phone. You see dudes beefing about getting on the phone. You see dudes get on the phone and they arguing. Let me talk to my son. Let me talk to my daughter. And woo, woo, woo. You can see what's going on. And then on the flip side, you get dudes who got a connection with their baby mama, or they got a connection with their kids, and they get visits. And they happy, and they, you know what I'm saying, and they going over there, they coming back, smiling, feeling good. And the dude that didn't get that, he feeling some type of way. He jealous, you know what I'm saying, he secretly hating. So, man, it's a wild situation, man. It's hard to explain if you ain't been in it and you don't understand it. But it's crazy because I done seen it all. I seen a dude come back from the visit on Father's Day, feeling good, talking about his kids, baby mama, do. And dude just sitting there, and you can see the look on his face. It's like, boom, he been locked up about 15, 16 years. He, you know what I'm saying, he got 4, 5 kids, you know, according to what he say. And he can't talk to none of them. He ain't been able to get with none of them. Baby mamas don't mess with him or nothing. And he like, boom. And dude just like, yeah, man, my son, he getting so big, and whoop, and yada, yada. And dude was like, man, ain't nobody trying to hear all that, man. I'm trying to watch the TV. They in the pod. So he said, man, hey, man, I ain't said nothing to you. I'm talking to him. He said, you over there ear hustling. He said, nah, but you talking all loud, bro. This dude's trying to watch the TV. But it was all because of that, because of whatever his situation was. But it became an issue. So they arguing, they stand up, they facing out. Dude like, man, y'all, come on, man, come on. And he like, man, F you too. You know what I'm saying? Don't get mad at me. You know what I'm saying? Because of what I'm, and it was just insane, bro. But they was getting ready to tussle, get it in. Oh, but it's what you feeling. It's you know what I'm saying? He can't call nobody. Everybody see you. Everybody know your routine in prison. If you've been in a block for over a month, everybody know your routine. They know how you move. They know if you don't get no visits. They know you, after about a year or two or something like that, you don't get no visits. You ain't going to the commissary. Everybody know what's going on with you. Don't nobody mess with you. Whatever you did on the street or however people feel about you on the street is evident in how they treat you, how you can use that phone, how you get mail, how you get visits, how you get money on your books. They can see that. The administration can see that too. That's why I always told you, love on your people if they locked up. Because when the administration know that you ain't got no love coming from that outside, you at the bottom of the barrel, man. You at the bottom of the totem pole. They drag you. They'll do whatever they want to do with you because they know you ain't got nobody on the outside. Trust and believe, that's real talk right there. So dudes be knowing too. So dudes will know why you got an issue. Dudes will know. Dudes don't even like dudes to get regular visits, man. Dudes that don't get no visits, they be looking at you some type of way. They be hating on you, bro. It's like you the dude in the neighborhood that when you going to school and you got your mom and daddy putting better clothes on you than them and they ain't got them, man, they want to fight you. They want to fight you, man, because you in a better position than them. It's the crab in the barrel syndrome that we got, especially our people. We got that, you know what I'm saying? So when people got something that you ain't got, it's an issue, man. You know, but I think the biggest incident I seen on Father's Day, man, we got locked down. I got locked down on the Father's Day before. I don't know if that was the only time, but it's the only time that pops up in my mind that I got locked down on the Father's Day. And the reason I got locked down on the Father's Day was this right here. It was Father's Day. I can't remember what day it fell on. It was a Saturday or Sunday, but it was a visiting day for sure. So it's Father's Day, and if Bama they came on the second shift, the CO don't nobody like him. Nobody like him. He always running his mouth. He's like a super cop. Old RoboCop, Bama boot licking, Uncle Tom tap dancing, Jeffro Bodine, Uncle Sam, Negro, one of them type of jokers. He always arguing with the convicts and the inmates, always talking slick, always got some, like I'm free, y'all locked up. He one of them type of bammers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we locked up, but you ain't free. You ain't free, Negro. Because if you was free, you wouldn't even be working here. You wouldn't even come up in here every day. You would really had something going on. Working in the penitentiary, you ain't got nothing going on. You ain't getting rich. You ain't doing nothing. This your final call. You know what I'm saying, my dude? So you ain't fooling nobody. But this is how they act, though. This is what they'll give you. So his father that he come on shift. Boom, boom, boom. I stand for count. Everybody stand for count. Woo, woo, woo. Count time come. Boom, boom, boom. We come out. So when he come around making his rounds, he in there looking goofy like he usually do, or goofy or cornball. And dudes was saying something to him. He said something back, so he get to arguing. He get to arguing with dudes and running his mouth, making his little rounds, doing his little check, talking trash. And boy, he that's where it spoke too much. Because like I say, when you go at the police, man, it's gonna have to be something major because you know you gonna get something in return that's major. You dig what I'm saying? You might get it. If you do something physical, you gonna get a charge, you're going to court, you're gonna get whooped. That's just the part of the game. You got to understand that. So whenever you hear on these news broadcasts or whatever, CO got this or CO got killed, CO got stabbed, CO got beat up, trust and believe. Trust and believe is something behind that you're not gonna hurt. Don't nobody just do that, because if you do that, you know what come with that, man. You know the position you putting yourself in. So it got to be something that make you just say, man, boom, throw all caution to the wind. Like, nah, I ain't, no, you out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, boom. So he said he was on the top tier. He went up tight, he argued back and forth, 2, 3 dudes, they joking on him or whatever, right? And that Bama turned around and said, yeah, well, one thing for certain, I get to go home, be with my kids on this Father's Day. Yeah, you ain't with yours. You ain't no telling what's going on out there with yours. You got a daughter? Yeah. What you think she doing now? Boy, what he say that? What he say that for? Man, let me tell you something, boy. Hey, when he said that, man, next thing you know, man, dude said, man, what you say? He said, man, you heard what I said? You heard what I said? Yeah, I'm getting ready to go home and have dinner with my daughter and my son. What y'all gonna be doing? Sitting in here eating noodles, talking. Yeah. Man, dude said, man, you better watch your mouth, mother. And he like, man, F you. He said, what? Boom, he coming around the top side. Dude started walking around that jump to come up the middle stairs. You got the back stairs, which he went up to make the rounds. Dude walking to meet him coming up there. So he walking upstairs, and dude said, hey, man, don't pull up on me. Don't pull up on me. He said, man, who you talking to? Who you talking to? So he automatically pull his radio out. But you talking tough. You talking crazy like you like that. Talking about people, you know what I'm saying? And you know all these emotions going on in here with dudes is thinking that for real, like, what's going on with my son? What's going on with my daughter? Who, you know what I'm saying? That ain't nothing you say in the penitentiary. Just like one of the main things dudes always say, yeah, I go home at night. Yeah, what you doing in here? So, you know, dudes don't like that. That's like a no-no in prison. If you want to get a reaction from a convict or inmate and you work in there, say something like that and see who speak up. See who speak up. If they don't do nothing, see who speak up. So dude come upstairs. So as he already get ready to get to the corner part, he said, what? What? So this is what he's saying. This is the police now. Or the CO, the police. He's saying, what? What? But he got the radio on his hand. Dude said, what you say? Say it again. Say it again. He said, you heard what I said? He said, no, say it again. He said, you heard what I said. And he turned in the stands like, boom, but he got his radio right here. Man, dude say, man, I said what I said. He said, yeah, that's what I thought you said. But look, but let me tell you, he said, man, don't put your hand in my face. He said, no, let me tell you something. He said, man, don't put your hand in my face, man. So he said, yeah, you right. Mop! Mop! Yeah, and I ain't talking about that type of, my man, he punched him. Bang! He couldn't even use the radio. Soon as he had the radio in his hand, soon as dude punched him, he fell straight on the till. When he fell on the till, man, dude was on top of him. I'm talking about like, he's scrambling. He trying to grab the radio. Dude started stomping. You mother. Got down on him and started whooping him, right? Now, I can't confirm this, but I believe 100% he was such a nasty CO. Like I told y'all before, if the police, if the convicts or the inmates don't like you, so be it. But if the convicts, the inmates don't like you, or your co-workers, oh man, you in danger, man. Danger, Will Robinson. You in danger. So the police ain't like him. Because he not only just nasty to us, he nasty to them. He'll write them up. He'll snitch on them. He'll tell on his co-workers. You know what I'm saying? Trying to make rank. And you still just like a regular CO, a bootlicker, a Uncle Tom. You know, a brown nose, stick his nose all the way up in the man butt. You did? So, man, I know she saw this dude getting whooped. I know she did, because if you a convict, when you see something like that jumping off, your first instinct is, do I got everything I need in my cell? Am I clean? You got to make sure you clean. They might come there and shake down anything. Am I clean in my cell? Am I dirty up in there? Do I need some ice? Do I need some hot water? Because you know you can go down. You know when a dude attack a CO, you going down. You going down for the count. So you got to make sure you got everything. Somebody got my book. Somebody got anything. I loaned anything out. You try to get everything, and you look to the booth to see what's going on. What you know what I'm saying? So you'll know how much time you got. Cause you on the clock. You on the clock for sure. So boom, I look at the booth. I could swear, I'm telling you, this bro sitting in the booth looking like this. I know she see it, but she ain't called the 1033. She ain't called the code yet. A CO is down. Man, he whooping him, man. I'm talking about boom, boom. And all this stuff this man been talking, he can't fight at all. He ain't doing nothing but scrambling, covering up, bagging up, scooting back up on his back like a daggone crab or something. Dude is hitting him. Now, I don't say dude was, no hell of a fighter, but he was getting some good socks in. I'm talking like you can hear them Jones when he was catching them, because neither one of them could run. But he was whooping him, man. He was whooping him good, bro. And then when he felt like he wasn't getting the punches in he wanted to get, he rose up on him. He holding on to the bar and holding on to the door and sliding in the tear, stomping him. I'm your mother. He stomp. He hollering. Ah! 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 It was hilarious to me because I wanted to see him get whooped. I've been wanting to see him get whooped. I wanted to whoop him, but I can't take that. You see one of them Bama's getting whooped like that, that's nasty, and you know they deserve it, man. They feel good to you. So I'm like, boom, oh yeah. So dudes is scrambling, dudes is moving. Like I say, getting their stuff in order. She finally called it 10:33. But man, she let him whoop him. I'm talking about he whooped him for probably about, man, 7, 8 minutes, man. And I'm telling you right now, that's a long time to take a whooping. For she called at 10:33, and then they come running. Everybody lock up, lock up, lock up. They come running up in there, and when they get up in there, you will see it's like they won't urge it. It's like nobody like this, man. They get, hey man, stop it, get up off him, get up off. They ain't mace him, they ain't do nothing. When they got up there on him, he bagged up, he turned around, man, he got down, he didn't get all the way down, he got down on his knee, put his hand behind his head, man, they put his junk behind him, cuffed him up. You know what I'm saying? They went to dude, the CO dude, like, what's you, how you? He like, get up off me, get up off me, get up off. They take him up out, they walk him up out there. Now, normally, in a normal situation, and that's a seal get, man, they gonna put hands and feet on you right then and there. They gonna drag you out there. They gonna hog tie you, man. They gonna carry you out there by your handcuffs and your shackles, bro. And your stomach gonna be dragging on the ground. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Your stomach is gonna be dragging on the ground, man. Your arms gonna be hurt because they holding the handcuffs. Your arms is pulled back. Your legs is shackled, and they carry you out there like a hog. It's a mental thing. Subliminal, they showing the other convicts like, this is what we're gonna do to you if you take. Man, they walked him up out of that joint. They walk. That's how much they ain't like him. He mad. He know. I think he know too. Like y'all ain't responding like woo woo woo. He mad. He bleeding. He knotted up. Man, dudes in the pod start hitting the door. Yeah, 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 mother. Yeah, woo, yeah. Man, it's chaos up in this joint. And it's Father's Day. And we locked down for the rest of the night, maybe even some of tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Because the administration still gonna do what the administration gonna do, even though they don't like him. The warden and major them, they calling the shots. And their thing is still though, we don't want y'all to get comfortable thinking you can put your hands on the CO. Even though it's a bootlicker. We don't want y'all to think y'all can do that. You don't want y'all to think. So, we stayed locked down like 2 days. You know what I'm saying? Behind that incident. Like 2 days. But ain't nobody heard nothing about them beating him up back there in the hole. Woo woo. And then he acted crazy. Like, let me go. Like he trying to get to the dude where they got him cuffed up. Man, they were holding, your own co-workers was holding you back. They won't let you do nothing to him. Not just because people was watching. They just ain't like you. They just ain't like you. Because I've seen several incidents like that where they whooping him on the way out there. Dope. And whoever he attacked, they let him get some shots in and whoop, man, right in front of everybody because they're going to be able to justify it. If people start writing it up or hooping and hollering, they're going to be able to justify it. They going to say, he tried to also, yeah, they're going to be able to justify it. So, not with him, though. They ain't care. Man, I just wish he would have got, I wish he would have got whooped worse. I ain't lying to you. I want him to lose some teeth, knock his eye out, do something. I know that might sound violent to some of y'all that ain't into that. But, man, you treat people like that that's locked up and they already depressed, oppressed, and super, and you playing with, man, I want you, man, you need to be punished. So that's the only thing that upset me. You know what I'm saying? But we went on lock, man. We stayed on lock for a couple of days. We back out. He locked up. He in the hole. They ended up shipping him or whatever. But this was on a Father's Day, so it ain't no days in the penitentiary sacred. You know what I'm saying? Father's Day, Christmas. Don't nobody care, man. Dudes is depressed in there on these days. Dudes is feeling a certain type of way on these days. Tensions is high on these days. You have to understand that. You know what I'm saying? Tensions is high because dudes are in a depressed state because they realize where they at and what this moment is. Oh, it's my birthday. I'm in prison. Another year in prison. Oh, it's Father's Day. I can't be with my kids. Oh, it's Christmas. Who buying my kids toys? Who? You know what I'm saying? You know, it's a first day of school. Who taking my kids to school? Man, man, this ain't no time to be playing around and running your mouth. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no time to be playing around and running because dudes will hurt you, man, because they mind is on something else. It's on the real world and what they missing and what they lost. You understand? So they already in a state of mind like, man, hey, man, I'm on zero tolerance. Man, I can't get this frustration out. I'm looking for somebody to give me a reason. Give me a reason. Go ahead and play with me. Get in front of me in the microwave. You know what I'm saying? Cut in line on me on the phone. Jump in front of me in the shower. I'm gonna beat your brains in. You understand? That's how dudes feeling. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not about them, it's about them in the position that they in, the position that they put themselves in, and they feel bad, they feel horrible about it. So you got a CEO, a dude that's going out in the free world every day and coming in there running his mouth, talking about what your daughter doing. Man, you lucky you alive. Cause you said that to the right or the right. He said it but if the right dude would have responded, he might have killed you, man. He might have killed you, bro. Real talk, he might have killed you. Cause you got dudes in there already. Their situation is so dire that they ain't never getting out anyway, and they ain't seen their kid in 20 years. And you gonna say something like that, man? You'll get, man. You lucky. He lucky, man. And I was mad that he was lucky. I wanted to see him get done dirty. I and God always been with me. He been with me even when I ain't know he was with me, man. God and the squad covered me for 33 years, bro. So I'm indebted forever. Because if a Joker would have said that to me, oh Lord have mercy. If he would have said that to me, man. See, I plan, plot, strategize though. I might have been like, oh yeah, and if I ain't had on me, I'd have waited till he came in there next day. He came in there next day. That was gonna be, it was gonna be his last day. You understand me? It won't be his last day. Like I said, I want to see you. I got to go through what I got to go through to touch you. You gonna go through something the rest of your life too. If you survive, you gonna go through something where every day you gonna remember me. I'm gonna leave you with one being. I'm gonna leave you functioning with one kidney. I'm gonna leave you with a poop bag. I'm gonna leave you with something you gonna know. You gonna know. You gonna know. You know what I'm saying? Even if it isn't cut across, you gonna know. For whatever I got to go through for the rest of your life, when you see your reflection and you go back on your recollection, you gonna say, "This is the day that I played with him." And I never do that to nobody again. That's what you need. You know what I'm saying? For you mamas that want to play with dudes, that's what you need. You need a long lasting memory that you will never forget. So you'll know next time that you want to play with somebody or do some of this stuff to somebody that's in a position that not to be played with. So but I digress. That's me though. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, right, man. Like what? But like I say, God was always with me, man. He kept that type of foolishness away from me, man, because I ain't built for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not built for that. I'm gonna go blip the blurry. You know what I'm saying? But you got them like that though, them COs. Just like that one that I told y'all that Bolo whooped. Cause he always messing with people, man. So when Bolo whooped him, man, it was like everybody was happy. Man, the administration was happy. But they ain't looking at the other side. Bolo had to pay for that. He had to pay for that. You know what I'm saying? Probably gonna miss parole for the next test. That's when you do something like that to a police and you go up for parole, but you could count the next. You just gave them at least 10 years. Yeah, you just gave them at least 10 years. 10 years of turn down where they could say, oh man, y'all, you just beat the police up last year. And all the way up until, well, you just had assault on the police 8 years ago. That was 8 years ago. Well, it was, you assaulted the police pretty badly. They'll use that for the next 10 years to turn you down for parole. So you know the sacrifice dudes is taken when they get into some situations with the COs. They know. If they've been in the penitentiary long enough, they know what they putting themselves into. And if you on a status where you can make parole, you can kill that for the next decade. So that's why the COs talk the way they do, act the way they do the things they do, because they know what you up against. And they play the odds. But sometimes they hit the lottery. They just say, I be damned, you ain't doing that today, huh? I can't take it. And they gonna give you what you're looking for. They gonna give you what you're looking for. And rightfully so, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Rightfully so. But kept that stuff away from me, man. Kept it away from me. Thank God, because I don't know if I was strong enough to deal with that type of verbal abuse, man. And I'm going through what I'm going through. I don't know if I was that strong, you know. But yeah, man, been locked down on Father's Day, been locked down on Christmas, been locked down on New Year's, been locked down on Obama presidential ceremony. Been locked down on 9/11. Been locked down on my birthday. Been locked down on Christmas, Easter. You name it, bro. These are the times when dudes are the most depressed. So holidays for y'all out here is not the holidays the same for dudes in prison. These are depression days. These are reality days. These are the days that you confront it and have to look in the mirror and say, why am I here and not with my family? So these ain't good days in prison, man. But out here, I guess, y'all do what you do. But it's a different world in there, man. So stay free, man, if you don't want to deal with none of this. Because this is what you're going to deal with. Yeah, depression, regret, sorrow, misery. And don't nobody care. Because everybody feel the same way. You dig? Anyway, y'all talk to me in the comments. I talk back, man. Happy Father's Day to all y'all fathers, man. If you out here with your kids, man, even if your kids grown, man, just, it's Father's Day. They supposed to speak to you, but speak to them, man. Let them know that you love them. Let them know that you may not have been the greatest father in the world, but you love them with all of your heart, man. And, maybe they'll forgive you for all your shortcomings, man. And I'm blessed, man, because I got a good relationship with my kids. I love them to death. I feel like they love me as well. So that's the best you can hope for in life, man. Everything else is just bonus. You dig? Y'all be safe, be smart, make good decisions, man. Talk to me in the comments. I talk back, hype the video, check your subscription, and keep rocking with your boy. Because I ain't going nowhere, you heard?
The Banky special.
Yeah.
Pure deliciousness.
Pure deliciousness, man.
My name is Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young. I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm going to have something because I'm rich in personality, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.